All right. Other than your profession, is there something else, another profession that you would like to attempt?
I'm originally from Texas. I was born and raised in Texas, so I think a Texas Ranger would be cool.
Texas Ranger.
Yep.
Not the baseball player, the Ranger.
Yes, actual law enforcement officer, yes.
Opposite side, what profession would you not like to do?
I definitely would not like to be into politics, any kind of politics.
It'd be tough. You got the spotlight on you.
Yep.
How long have you been a member with Orange Nation?
I started here in Shakopee when it first opened, November of last year, and been going since day one.
It's day one.
Yep.
And what inspired your fitness journey?
I had been to a family function in June, July, and then I saw photos from it, a few days after, kept seeing them and then looking at them on my phone, and I knew it was time to do something, start doing something.
Yeah,
Yep.
Definitely. What goals have you achieved at Orangetheory, and which one are you most proud of?
I would say weight loss is always good, but I've gotten away from really focusing on that and just overall body composition, clothes fit different. So the weight is good, but everything else is just different clothes, different sizes, and the way you feel in general. Yep.
All right, fun one. Endurance, strength, power, or ESP day. Which one's your favorite and why?
I enjoy doing when they're all ESP just because you get a little bit of everything. It's almost like all of them in one. So I do enjoy them. I enjoy all the other ones separately as well, but all in one is great because you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, total grab bag. You never know.
Yep.
In the studio, who's your workout buddy? Do you specifically start on the treadmill or floor together, or do you guys like to split up?
I like to split it up. One week I might do all treadmill. The week after that I might do. I'll switch it over to the rower. And as far as workout buddies, I wouldn't say I have just one. I think everybody that I work out with on that class I've got to know since I started here. Everybody's pretty familiar with everybody by now. You know each other's names, and during the workout you're going back and forth, but you get to know each other just in the time that you're here.
Yeah, totally. Cheering everybody on.
Yep.
So, music-wise, get a lot of comments on music.
Yep.
What song gets you going, gets you in the red zone?
I'm not really picky with music, but I think when you're working out, there's, for me, some days it could be Metallica, so some good Metallica rock. Then I enjoy hip hop as well, so then you get some hip hop in there, and that gets you going as well. So I like all kinds of music. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of country around here, but I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more country in there every now and again.
Someday, maybe we'll plan the country class.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming back to your classes? You're coming in here just about every day.
Just motivation to keep making more gains, losing more weight, getting stronger, feeling better. I like the gains that I've made already, and I just like to keep building on those, not go backwards. So every day for me is just an opportunity to get better and get stronger and feeling better.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, keep the ball rolling.
Yep.
Here's a fun one that we were thinking about. If you had a yacht, what would you name it?
Well, I'm a huge golfer. I'm a big Cowboys fan. I'd probably lean towards golf themed. Probably generic, but I still haven't got one. So if I did get one, I'd go with hole-in-one.
There you go.
Yeah.
When you're not working out, what other stuff do you like to do for fun?
Just mention it. It's golf. That's my hobby. I enjoy doing. I like the fact that there's days where, for me, you can go out, whether it's nice day, I enjoy being out, but whether I golf bad or good, I just enjoy doing it. I never get down on myself. There's days where, you can shoot a good round, go back the next day and barely hit the ball, but I enjoy doing it either way.
Oh yeah.
Bad or good, I enjoy going out there.
That's what it's all about, having fun in golf. Movie question. If you're on a deserted island and could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'd have to say Step Brothers for sure.
Step Brothers,
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
All right, if we were taking you out for your birthday, what restaurant would you go to, and what would you get? What would you order?
I would say Pablo's here in town.
Nice.
Me and my family go there 2-3 times a month at least.
Yeah.
I like getting the Mucho Grande combination plate. You get a taco, burrito, enchilada, you get rice, beans.
Get it all.
You get it all right there, and it's definitely, you get your money's worth with that.
Oh yeah, definitely get a workout in that day. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
For me, I went to kind of an upscale restaurant and had calamari. I'd always heard about it. They told me what it was. We got it as appetizer. I'd have to say that's probably about the weirdest.
Nice.
It was deep fried calamari.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some squid.
Once they finally told me what it was, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, a little sweet and sour sauce on
Yeah.
your squid and good to go. What game show would you be super awesome at? Any game show?
My favorite always growing up was Price is Right, for sure. I don't know that you have to have too many skills other than, spinning the wheel and getting picked, I think is the biggest part. But that's always been my favorite game show growing up. I watched it every day.
Bob Barker
Yep.
action.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents or neat tricks that you can do?
No, I would say no. I'm Hispanic, so I'm bilingual with Spanish, but that's really about it. I would
Good.
say. Yep.
Well, 2 languages is pretty impressive. Do you remember your first Orangetheory workout? That's a good one. Tell us about it.
I do. Like I said, when I joined, I hadn't worked out in over 2 years, so I jumped in with both feet. I came in here knowing that it was going to be tough, but it was also for me like the start of a change. I think I had well over 25 plus splat points. There's some of the floor exercises that I didn't finish.
Oh, yeah.
That's still happening now, but I'm definitely a little bit better at it. But for sure, it was I was in the red, and lots of splat points were had. But that's because I, was so, not saying in the best shape now, but it was definitely I've came a long way since then.
It's been an incredible journey over the past year. Someone who's new and interested in trying Orangetheory, what advice would you have to give them?
I would just say to not think about it so much and just give it a shot. At least go to your first class. Like I said, for me, it was just jumping in with both feet and going right after it. Obviously, you gotta, age, weight, stuff like that. You gotta take that into account and take it easy. But by jumping with both feet, I meant for me personally, I was gonna go all in and give it everything I had to start making a change. Weight-wise, just energy-wise, and overall, just appearance. Just feeling better about myself and how I look.
Yeah, well, yeah, got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, an interesting one. Might take a little thought. What sound or noise do you love to hear?
I would be a crisply hit golf shot for sure.
Right when it comes off the club.
Yep.
What sound or noise do you hate to hear?
And the other one would be complete shank, where it feels like you're hitting a rock.
Yep.
And your whole body shakes.
You get that feedback.
Yep.
All right, random Minnesotan question time. Ready?
Yep.
Let's see what we got. In your opinion, what is the most ridiculous thing Minnesotans do? Now, this is a good one because you're not originally from Minnesota.
No, and the thing about it though is I've lived here long enough now to, even though I was born and raised in Texas, I've lived longer in Minnesota. So I always do talk about the fact that I was born and raised in Texas, but I've lived in Minnesota since '86. So, went to college here, graduated from school here and everything, and I live here. But I would say to anybody that's not from around here, the thing I always hear about is the ice fishing part. I've done it. I'm not an ice fisherman,
Yeah.
but the thought of when you tell people that you go sit on a frozen lake and drill a hole through there and sit
Yeah.
outside and fish through there. That's
And wait for him to
to me,
come.
like I said, I've done it. I know it's huge around here. I've never been a fisherman, but
Yeah.
I think that's the most thing that people will talk about is the fact that you sit on a frozen sheet of ice and fish
And there's not,
when
a lot,
it's
not a lot of ice in Texas.
when it's super cold out. I would say that's probably one of the crazier things.
All right. Awesome. Well, now that we know a little bit more about Rick, make sure you guys say hi next time you're in class with him.